Alrighty, guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are here for Fairy Tale's final season, episode 300. Wow, we made it to the 300s, guys. Awesome stuff. Well, technically, we didn't do that many on the channel, but I wish I had been able to do the whole season, but I had already seen it up to where the final season started, of course. Uh, but yeah, regardless of that, just so you guys know, also, don't hold me to it because nothing's a guarantee with me. But I might try to do 2 episodes of Fairy Tale next week, if at all possible, because I've been doing 2 episodes here and there for Boruto, my other long running show, and I feel like I've kind of left Fairy Tale a little bit out. So maybe I'll try to do that because I should have the time unless some kind of plans arise or whatnot. But regardless of that, last episode we had the finale to the fight between Demaria, or Kronos, God of Time, and Wendy, Carla, and Shelia. Shelia ended up being the one to give up her magic power in order to save Carla, technically, and defeat Kronos. So that was it was pretty sad, to be honest. I probably would have been way more emotional if it was Wendy losing her powers, but even still, I was pretty emotional during that fight. And then the second half of the episode really threw me for a loop with Jacob, aka Jason Statham, is what I call him. Shows up and he's got like all these assassination techniques and camouflage magic or whatnot, and he can go invis, he can make other things invis. He's like invisible weapons. I theorize that he has some kind of like pocket dimension or pocket space kind of stuff that he does, which is where everybody in the guild went because he said they're all still alive. But I'm hoping he explains more because the explanation we got last episode didn't really like do it for me. Maybe it's my lack of understanding or whatnot, but I look forward to that. Also, it was a very goofy episode with him making Lucy's clothes disappear. That was what really threw me off about it all. And then at the end, we had Mavis watching all of this and somehow figured out a way to defeat Zareth based off this guy stripping Lucy. So, interesting stuff. I'm really looking forward to this episode, so let's jump right into it. Alrighty, so we are going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yeah. Alright, and that's right, he can see Mavis as well, but this is recap stuff. Yeah. Damn. And then we get a little bit of crack here and a little bit of blood showing, right? Yep. Yep. And luckily he was fine after that because that was the hit they did. Like, it's really cool when we see it here, but that's also the hit they did after toying with him about Lucy stripping. So. Oh. Big army. What's going on here? Wasn't he getting a new wardrobe? It's white now. It almost looks like he just turned it inside out. I want to get a better look at it, though. Hmm. Yeah, you all might die, just except for Zareth, because he's immortal. Hmm. Damn. Alrighty, and this is the intro we're not watching yet, but we're getting close, guys. Episode, I guess 304. I checked up on it again at what Averin said in my comments, and he said that after 303. I can watch the ending and the opening, so 304 is when I'll be reacting to that, so that'll be cool. Shoo-doo. Cleaning my glasses real fast, by the way, in case you guys are wondering what I'm doing. I forgot before I started recording that I had a smudge on it, and I was waiting for the intro to do it. I can still read the subtitles decently without my glasses. I gotta squint a little bit, but I figure I'm not doing anything during this opening anyway, so might as well. This is the only part of glasses that I hate. I like how convenient they are, because I hate putting contacts in every day, unless I were to get like the monthly ones or whatever. But I just like being able to like pop these on and off whenever I want, but when they get dirty, that's when it gets annoying. And that took up pretty much the whole intro. Alrighty, jumping back into this. Ooh, okay, more of this fight. Oh, poor Lucy. She tried. It's weird how her magic has, like, changed somewhat. Like, she used to do Lucy Kicks as, like, it was almost like a silly thing, but now she's, like, actually fighting. Hmm. That animation on his face. What? He's hitting both of them at the same time, but he should just be invis, right? We got an actual number, 113 of them. Interesting. Interesting. That was her harp one, wasn't it? Oh, Gemini? Oh, her outfit looks weird. Is that gonna get all their guild members back? Yeah, right? Along with their star dress. Oh god. Why do I have a feeling? Is she gonna, please tell me she can go back into her normal clothes. Okay, good. Nice. Now Gramps is gonna be here too. I mean, everybody else, but Gramps can fight too, possibly. I don't know if he will. That was pretty smart of Lucy. What? Hmm. Oh, yes. This is what I wanted. Oh, I'm actually only in my 20s. Oh shit. So Natsu's like turned into the sun. He's about to just like, explode on him. Oh. Holy crap! What? Holy shit! It's kind of like the heat that he put off when he walked into the Grand Magic Games when he came back from his training. That, like, melted the whole arena. Well, so that guy was actually no problem for Natsu, but Natsu didn't want to obliterate the guild hall. Holy crap. I also didn't know that was a lake I thought that was an ocean that they were, like, right in front of. Guess the more you know. Oh yeah, with the tumor thing. Hmm. Oh. The month of the year? It's already September. He got here so much slower than Jacob. Did he just casually walk here at that pace? Jacob, like, ran. Jacob's like, I'll go ahead, I'll beat them all. August is like, I'm gonna take my time. Jeez. They're already fixing it. They're in the middle of a war. What are they doing? I guess all these, like, lackey people have nothing to do in this war or something. Probably August. Mm-hmm. Oh. Interesting that they brought Kana down to heal it. I mean, I guess... What is she even gonna do? I don't know. Okay, let's hear it. Is she gonna say? Oh, okay. We're not gonna hear yet. Oh, shoot. Isn't that gonna release all that crap? Talking about herself in the third person, too. Or fourth person? I don't know, that's a weird thing. Oh. What? Oh, that's why Kana got brought down there. Okay. So she needs her real body free based on what we saw in that fight between Natsu, Lucy, and Jacob. Hmm. Alright, this is where they went. Yeah, but they're a bunch of lackeys, most likely. And maybe like a few Spriggan 12 members, but I doubt like all of them are wizards. Oh, what is it? Oh no, they captured them. Wow. And they have them up on. Oh, that's messed up. Holy shit. Damn, I can't. How did they lose? Must have been the Spriggan 12 members, I suppose. Damn. Blue Pegasus as well. You know, apparently. Off screen, too. So we just get a quick update of a bunch of other people, I guess. Oh, nice, it's them. I was trying to figure out who it was jumping across there, but I see. Oh, is that the power of the guy on the boat that stayed? What was his name? It was something weird. Shoot, Reinhart, something like that. Oh, when I saw the darkness, I thought of him. So some kind of illusion. I gotta say, it's gotta be like an illusion and kind of magic, right? Neinhart, I think it was. That's like a triple whammy too. Yeah. Yep, it's that guy up there. Yep, Neinhart. Interesting. Damn. Pretty brutal. So all he did was pop up and do one attack, though. Is he just toying with him, I guess, maybe? It's pretty messed up, though. Memories and personalities. Is that accurate? Ooh, damn. That didn't look too good. Pushed all the way into the water. What the hell? Oh, okay. Wait, she died? Or do they not have to be dead for him to use his magic? Oh, the anchor broke and sank to the bottom. I see. Oh, is it on top of them? Oh, shit. Damn. Wow, she was just gonna leave him. Holy crap. I know she doesn't like him, but damn. Oh, shit. Another person? Oh. Yeah, he did die. I feel like Urza should be stronger now than she was back then, though, so I feel like she should be able to take him, but I guess maybe not. Maybe his. Maybe Neinhart's magic makes him stronger, too, possibly? Or Urza hasn't grown as much as I would have thought. Interesting. He's using a lot more, like, plant magic than I felt like he did before. Like, he did do plant magic before, but he did a lot of explosions before, too. Oh, now she's there, too. That's some ridiculous magic. He doesn't have to fight himself. Can they be hurt? Oh, no, he created it. Oh, wow. Damn. So he can do that all over, like, that's ridiculous. She saved him. Yeah. Damn. Ugh. Alright, not watching the ending yet. That is some ridiculous magic. No joke. Do 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 do. I feel like they should have sent Neinhart in like front lines, right? But they said he was a loner, so maybe he didn't want to go in, fights when he has to. I don't know. He didn't seem that loner-ish of a behavior. Alrighty. That pretty much sums that up. Nope. Alrighty, guys, so that is the end of episode 300. Duh. And that was a really good episode. I really enjoyed that one. So we had right at the beginning, we had Xerath's new outfit, and that was pretty cool. I made the joke about it being turned inside out, but it definitely looks different. It's still like a robe kind of thing, but it looked pretty cool. I liked it. It's like I wonder if it's supposed to be a contrast to his personality before, even though you'd think like he seems more darker now. He seemed more neutral before, so you would have thought like before it would have been white and now it's black. But I mean, his whole character has contradictions, so even that could be a contradiction. So now he's more evil, so he put his white outfit on. But the which is interesting. But then we got into the fight with Jacob again, and as goofy as the whole fight was, it even ended in a slightly goofy way, but still like really cool. We had Lucy basically saving the day, which was pretty cool. I made the comment during the episode that she kind of changed up her whole style, right? Like she did use a spirit this time, which was good. I did like that. She did use Loki a tiny bit last episode as well, which is good, but she's been doing a lot of her like dress forms and doing hand-to-hand combat, which is interesting. Or like even when she's in her Taurus form, she has like the whip that seems like enhanced and all that. She's doing a lot more fighting herself, which almost seems like such a drastic change that it's hard for her to keep up from what she used to be. Like, I don't know why she doesn't summon multiple spirits and have them do like combo attacks and stuff like she used to do. Like, we saw her whole character grow to that level, and now they just altered her entire character, Which, it's a little weird, but I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I like it, but at the same time, it just seems weird that they almost nullified all the progression from before the final series to now, where she's completely different. But regardless of that, she managed to use Gemini to create a copy of the spatial magic guy, and then used his ability that nullifies all spatial magic around to nullify, which I guess that confirms that it was spatial magic. Wow, that was really hard to say. I'm sorry. And that confirms that it wasn't just invis, because he said his abilities were like camouflage and stuff like that. So he didn't just make every guild member invisible. He actually sent them to another dimension. He had that kind of magic as well. Maybe it's just somehow another aspect of his camouflage magic that he's able to do transdimensional stuff as well. I don't know. They didn't really explain it, but they kind of did. They kind of it was written in the subtext, that because she was able to use the spatial magic canceling, that stopped his ability, which means it is spatial magic. So pretty much confirmed that. But, so I was kind of right about that, which kind of obvious anyway, since if they were invisible, they just would have been able to still, like, hit and interact with the world if they were still technically there. But, but yeah, then it freed everybody, which was awesome, and like what I wanted Master Gramps to fight, and he did a little bit. He realistically just got pissed, got giant, and punched the guy out. And I thought that was gonna defeat him. I thought he was just gonna like fly off into the sunset and not be shown again, like Team Rocket blasting off again style, you know? But it turned out that he ended up just sending Natsu out there with him, and Natsu friggin' turned up the heat. I don't know, does Natsu always get that hot when he turns into Fire Dragon King? We've just never seen him around water. Like when he was fighting Zeref before he activated his arm stuff, when he was just fighting Zeref's lackeys, I guess, is most of that time. Was he that hot? We didn't see him melting their clothes, so I think he can turn the temperature up and down, but I don't know why he didn't do that before, while he was fighting them. Maybe it exerts more energy, I'm not sure. Maybe he was already feeling a little sick because of this tumor that's been growing inside him forever, apparently, since the beginning. I wonder if that made him more powerful now. That would be very interesting. But he instantly evaporated the entire lake, which apparently is a lake. I thought they were on the ocean. But evaporated the whole thing, which is insane. And then, like, while he was heading towards him, it was, like, singeing the guy's clothes off because he was so hot. And that was, like, really cool. And, just finished him off, which was awesome. We have August heading to the guild hall, apparently. I'm not sure who's gonna fight him. Is Natsu gonna take out another person? Or is Gramps gonna handle it? Is Mavis's body gonna come out and something is gonna happen with that? Which I do want to talk about that a bit too. But I'm not sure who's gonna end up fighting August or how this fight's gonna go. I hope the fight is incredible because they've hyped up August to be such, like, an incredible wizard and known as, like, the Wizard King, that I hope this fight is really good because he's, like, I feel like he's hyped up, like, just under Zeref, right? Like, we know Zeref is immortal, but Zeref's magic doesn't seem super amazing, even, you know? But this Wizard King sounds like he should be freaking amazing. And I'm not saying he's on the same level as Zeref. I know that Zeref's magic is probably better than everybody's. We just haven't seen him really, really trying yet, you know? But even, like, the fight against Natsu with his, like, Fire Dragon King mode, like, he was just kind of burning away Zeref's power. And that might just be because, like, the power of Igneal, and it very could easily be that, and Zeref would be much more powerful against Natsu without that. But, regardless, what I'm saying is they've hyped up this August fellow a lot, calling him the Wizard King, saying he knows, like, almost every type of magic that exists, you know. It's gonna be some interesting stuff. I'm really looking forward to that fight, and I'm really looking forward to seeing who is the one that goes up against him, you know? But then we moved into the fight with... Oh, wait, no, I want to talk about the Mavis thing first. Mavis being broken out of her crystal, lacrima, whatever it is. So, does her breaking out activate the fairy heart? I don't know how that works, or can she choose to activate the fairy heart once she's broken out, you know? Because I thought the whole premise of this war was not to activate the fairy heart. And now they're breaking her out, which gets her one step closer to using the fairy heart, you know? I'm not sure exactly how that's all gonna work, but I wanted to try to like rationalize, see if I could come up with any theories. So when they were, what was happening was Jacob during the last episode, episode 299, Jacob was holding Natsu down and making Lucy's clothes invisible, and Jacob had to look away because he didn't want to see uh because he didn't think he could, like, he didn't think it was right to look at a girl like that, like indecent or whatever. And then they were tricking him by, while he had his eyes closed, saying she was taking off more clothes than she actually was. And that whole scenario is what convinced Mavis that she needs to be, as a first step, needs to be taken out of her crystal. I'm trying to like rationalize, or not rationalize, but try to like fit the pieces together to try to think of what it could be that that she's planning. I don't really know, unless like, unless her goal is to use her own body to trick Zareth into loving her, and then maybe her curse of contradiction would kill him. I don't know. I don't even know if she still has the curse of contradiction, because I don't know exactly what happened to her body, you know? Like, supposedly she went into like a, she went into like a comatose state, right? Didn't she? After Zareth, after they like kind of fell in love, and Zareth's curse of contradiction went against her curse of contradiction and like killed her in a sense, but she was still alive, but barely. But she wasn't like moving or anything. Is she still gonna be like that when she comes out of the crystal? Man, I really don't know. I guess we're gonna have to wait and find out. But I tried to put the pieces together and try to figure something out. The only thing I could think of is if she is somehow conscious when she comes out of that lacrima, maybe she'll try to use her curse of contradiction against Zareth and make the same thing happen to her happen to him, and she realized that by like the manipulation and tricking that they used against Jacob. I'm not sure. That's the only thing I could think of. I'm probably wrong on that because it doesn't sound fleshed out enough of a theory. So I think there's going to be something different that happens. But yeah. And then there's what came after that was crazy. We had Neinhart, another one of the Spriggan 12, who is insanely powerful. He's able to bring back old villains, essentially. Old bad guys in their memories. Excuse me. That I would think are dead. But I don't remember that pink-haired girl dying. I thought I remembered they defeated them while they're on the Tower of Heaven, right? And then I don't know how they would have ended up dying, you know? The Tower of Heaven got hit by the Ethereum, but it was absorbed by the Lacrima that was inside the Tower of Heaven. So it wasn't that killed them. Unless that attack that Urza hit her with, like the final blow, unless that actually killed her. But it didn't, back then it didn't seem like they were really killing off too many characters, at least until the what's it called, arc. The Grimoire Heart arc was the first time we really, like, they confirmed death in this show, I think. And I could be wrong. Maybe there's like, well, I guess Simon died. So I don't know. I guess I'm wrong. Maybe she did die from that sword attack. I just felt like it wasn't exactly clear that she did. And maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe she is alive and he's able to bring back just memories of, you know, someone who they have fought, regardless of whether they're alive or dead. which opens up the possibilities a lot more. But so far, it seems like it's only dead people that we've seen. The only one that confused me was the pink-haired girl from that assassination guild. But he's brought back a lot of characters, which is crazy. I wonder if they all have the same voice actors, or if they, like... I always wonder that with shows. Like, for some reason, I always think getting voice actors back is harder than it probably really is. It probably isn't as hard as I, like, think it is in my head. But I wonder if they have gotten all the voice actors back for all of those characters. It's kind of interesting. But I wonder how they're going to resolve this, because a lot of the characters are, like, almost too hurt to fight. Like, Wendy's expended a lot of energy, and Shelia has no magic anymore, and they're up against one of the demons of Tartaros. And then we have... Gray and Leon might be okay. They were just fighting a huge army, so I don't know how much magic power they have left to be able to utilize against Ur. But I had this theory, and it's something that Naruto did. So I'm getting this idea from Naruto, where when they did something where they brought people back from the dead, their souls could find peace. Like, they started off fighting, but then their souls found peace and went away on their own. And I wonder if they're going to kind of take that concept and maybe, like, Ur will be able to find peace. Because it says, Neinhart claims that it takes their souls and their memories and personalities, and, like, takes their souls, brings them back, and gives them their memories and personalities. Now, I'm not sure if that's just word fluff from Neinhart, or is it memories based off the individual that it's conjured from? So is it only memories from Gray? Or is it actually the memories of Ur, say, for that example? Like, would that Ur that we saw right there have memories that Gray would never even know about, you know? Or is it only based off of Gray's memory? You know? I wonder how it, like, precisely works. Because he said memories and personalities, but that could be based off how you remember them, you know? And not exactly how they were. Like, I don't... You guys probably know what I mean. But I do wonder if there is going to be a thing, because I don't know why he would have gotten rid of Simon, right? Like, he summoned Simon, it was affecting all three of them, and it was doing a great job, so why did he vanish? That's what I want to say. I'm wondering if he found peace, and that's why he vanished. After seeing his sister is alive and okay, he saw Urza, and he saw Jalal again, like, maybe he might not have known that, like, exactly what was going on, but if it is his memories and personality, maybe something inside him just found peace with knowing all of this stuff and ended up what's it called? You know, passing on to the other side, technically. And if that is how it's gonna work, Ur could do the same thing by finding out about her daughter being alive, because she died thinking her daughter was dead, right? So she could find peace through that. And then I guess the demons of Tartaros, I don't know how they would find peace and move on. Especially that one that just, like, loves to kill things that's going after Wendy. I can't imagine how that would work with my theory. But some of the other ones, like Master Hades, or what's his name? Precht, he might find peace knowing that Mavis, like, I don't know if he knows that Mavis is a projection, because we've never seen projection Mavis interacting with Precht in any scenes, and that doesn't mean it didn't happen, but it means that he might not know. And with him, if he finds that out, that might be peace for him. because that's what he was kind of like working towards, like saving her somehow, you know. And I don't know. It's just a theory. I don't need to go through every character, but those are just some of the examples that I can think of if it were to work like that. But then there's other characters that I have no idea how it would work, like Zancro, the fire god slayer. I don't know how he would find peace, or like I mentioned, the demons or any of that. But it's very interesting stuff. I'm looking forward to that stuff, even though there is like a little bit of, damn, we have to go through these fights again between like all the old bad guys again, but they could handle it very well, and that's what I'm hoping for, you know. If it's each of them finding peace in a way, I think there could be like a beauty in that, you know. But hopefully they handle it in like a very good way that isn't just like almost like watching a repeat of past arcs, you know? Which I think so far they've done a decent enough job that it feels different. So, especially with like the team ups against Urza as well. And then I guess the last thing we can talk about is right at the end we had Kagura deciding to save Jalal, which I was shocked at the fact that she left him. I didn't realize how much hatred was still in her heart for Jalal. I knew she wasn't completely over it, but I didn't think she'd leave him for dead after everything they had discussed and everything. Back at the Grand Magic Games arc and everything that Urza explained to her and all that, but I guess hatred isn't overcome that easily. But still to leave someone to die, which is why at that moment I didn't think, when it cut away, I didn't think she was going to leave him to die, especially when she looked back. I figured she was going to go back and save him. But at the end we saw that she did save him, and then she went through that whole thing again. She saved him, but almost seemed like she was going to draw that sword and kill him, you know? Because that sword is what she, like, named to kill him almost. Like, she had that wrapping over it and said she'd only use it on him back in the Grand Magic Games arc. So she, like, almost did it, and then she decided not to. Looked like she was, like, giving him CPR or whatnot to save him, and all we heard her say was live at the end, which was pretty cool. I liked the way that episode ended. It was really awesome. But I'm really looking forward to the next episode, and like I said in the beginning, I'll try to do 2 next week. If I don't get to it, I'll try to do 2 at some point coming up in these next few weeks. Just because, you know, my other longer running anime, I've watched 2 several times since I started Fairy Tail, so I will try to do that for Fairy Tail here and there as well as I have time. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to end it here. Hope you enjoyed, and if you wish to support the channel, you can check out the description for links to my Patreon, as well as my anime list and my Twitch stream, as well as you can hit the subscribe button if you wish as well. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.